Alright, we are back with yet another episode of Mrs. Trion Guesses, the Transformers character with zero context, while Delta Trion in the background of the room loses his mind for no reason. The first episode did really well. We always plan to do a few more of these, and rather than jumping into Generation 2, which is just gonna confuse Mrs. Trion even more, I thought we would go ahead and move towards Beast Wars, which is personally my favorite Transformers show. Now, Mrs. Trion, I want to give you some context to what Beast Wars is, okay? So, a few years after they started Generation 1, they did Generation 2, they tried a few more things, Transformers. They decided to kind of start a new project, which was Beast Wars. So, story-wise, it happens many years later after Generation 1. The characters go back in time to prehistoric Earth, and they get stranded there. And they turn into animals. That's the whole point of it. How does that make sense? Don't ask. So I love Beast Wars. The show came out at the end of the 90s, very early 2000s. Its animation is definitely a product of its time, but it actually did win an award or two for groundbreaking technology for the time. So some of them look kind of weird, but that's just what they had at the time. Other than that, I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous? There's nothing at stake here other than the channel itself.
Like I said, you shouldn't put that type of faith in me.
Nice. Okay, well, we're going to start out with some simple ones, and as we move on, we're going to get into some more obscure characters. A little tip for you, I've got both the robot and beast modes for you. If you see the animal they transform into, there's a really good chance that the name of the animal is somehow connected to their character name. So, this first one up here, this is the main good guy, and I'll give you the hint that his name is very similar to the main good guy of Generation 1.
He's a gorilla. So I'm guessing his name is like Primal or Primus, because he's a primal animal, because you said it was close to the original. Optimus Prime is who I'm guessing you're... Am I correct with Primal? Primus? Optimal? Optimus? Optimus Prime? Primal?
Yes, Optimus Prime.
Okay.
It's funny because later in the show, he gets a different body, and he's called Optimal Optimus. But we're not doing that. We're not going that deep into the show. So sorry to all the fans here saying, you're not getting into season. We're just not. It's going to be too confusing. The next character is also somebody that you're going to recognize the name from the original Generation 1 show that we were talking about last time. This is the main bad guy of the show.
Rexatron.
You're sure you want to go with that right away?
Well, no. So the main bad guy from Gen 1 is Megatron, right? Megatron?
His name is just Megatron in this.
What?
Yep. Not the same character. He's a different guy. He just has the same name.
He should be like Rexatron.
Rexatron.
Or Megatronus or something.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. All right, next one.
Cheetor!
You already guessed it. That's so quick.
I knew that one because
I told you?
Yeah.
It is spelled Cheetor with an O, but in the show they say cheater. All right, a bad guy now.
It's a scorpion.
You're already really close. You're already like 90% there with the name.
Scorpatron. Scorpatron?
Scorpionox.
Scorpionox.
Yeah.
Rhinoceros.
He is a rhinoceros.
Ooh,
What?
that doesn't look like a rhinoceros now.
That's what he looks like in the show.
Seymour.
Seymour?
Mm-hmm.
No, his name is Rhinox.
Rhinox.
Rhinox with an X.
No, not that.
Tarantulas.
Yeah!
I know this because, guys, fun fact, I bought my husband the some type of specific tarantulas.
It was the Tarantulas Transmetal, which we're not going to do Transmetal characters.
Rat.
You got that right. He's a rat.
Ratatron. Wait.
What do you want me to give you a hint?
What is the rat's name from Ratatouille? Is his name Ratatouille?
I don't know. Here, I'll give you a hint. His name is like two words put together.
Okay.
So far, you're getting close.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to get a rat, what do you use?
Poison.
So I had a limburger sandwich for lunch.
Okay, a rat trap.
Yeah, it's Rat Trap.
Oh.
Yes, no, his name is Rat Poison. Yes, yeah. No, no, his name is Rat Trap.
Velociraptor.
Think more general. He is a velociraptor, but when it comes to the type of animal he is, think more general for his name.
A dinosaur?
So you're on the right path.
Is he a part of the, he wasn't a part of the Dinobots when he went over them. Stegosaurus and a Triceratops, a long neck, and something else.
I will say you've already accidentally said his name.
Dinobot?
Yeah, his name is just Dinobot.
Well, why would they name him that when you have a whole spew of them?
They had to keep the rights to all the words.
I don't like that his name's Dinobot.
He's one of the best characters in the show.
Sure.
He's a bad guy and he turns into a good guy. And then he dies for the good cause. It's sad.
Oh, the typical bad guy turned good.
Oh, typical. Okay, alright. We'll move on. This one should be easy for you because it follows the general naming convention you use for everybody on this show.
Okay, so something Tron.
Yeah, it's literally the general naming convention.
Tigatron?
Yes, literally.
Yeah.
And what's even better is
I am doing way better than the first gen. I'd just like to point that out.
what's even better is that his name is not Tigertron. It's Tygatron, and you somehow got that right.
Is that a Black Widow?
Yes.
Hourglass marking on the back.
So
Fun fact, we have those out where we live.
we do. We also have tarantulas.
We have tarantulas and we have Black Widows.
I cannot think of a possible way that you could get this one because it's just a made up.
So it has nothing to do with.
I will say, you said she was a Black Widow. Mm-hmm. I'll give you this because this one's gonna be super hard. Her name is one word and it starts with black.
Blackatronus.
Well, it's Black Arachnia.
Okay, like arachnophobia.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Fun fact, Black Widows, the females, kill the males.
Anyways.
A falcon.
You want me to give you a hint for all of these?
Yes, give me a hint.
Where do falcons fly?
In the sky.
That's one word of where they fly.
Where else do they
That's
fly?
another word for, what else for the sky? What else do you call the sky?
Air.
There you go. That's the first part of her name. This is just turning into me trying to lead you to the right name rather than you guessing.
Air falcon.
Air
Falcon.
razor.
Oh. Wasn't there like a falcon beak or laser beak?
Laser beak? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's Generation 1.
A wolf!
That
looks like a wolf that can fly.
Sure. This is when they started having characters that were two animals combined together. So this guy transforms into I don't think I've ever been super sure. He's a wolf, bird, eagle? I always forget. Think about what color he is. His name's got something to do with his color.
Silver. Silvertooth.
That's not bad.
Like Sabertooth, but Silvertooth.
They should have done that. His name is Silverbolt. All right, you should know
Yeah,
this one.
I know this one
What is
because
this
I
one?
helped you buy this at the store.
And
I was bartering with the guy.
Yep, and I literally have a video for him.
Manta. Manta Ray.
That's what he turns into, yeah.
He-
That sure is what he turns into. Yeah.
Mantis. No, it's not Mantis. Oh no, I've forgotten the name. Manta. Is that not his name?
His name
Manta?
starts with a D.
Demanta.
Demanta. Depth charge.
Oh, dang it.
No,
guys,
depth charge.
Guys, I helped him buy this at the store too. We have this figure on the shelf.
This one's probably a little hard to make out what we're looking at because we're having to use a toy photo. This character is two of the previous characters we looked at. They combine in the show. They both mold together. So here's the hint. This character's name is literally just the two animals put together of the two characters that we've already looked at.
Okay, so one's the Tigatron and the Falcon thing. What did I say? What was its name?
Air Razor, but that's not going to help you.
Oh,
But it is a bird. You're close with Falcon.
Tigulture.
That's actually a really good name, but that's not it. It's Tiger Hawk.
No.
Tigulture?
Yeah,
Like a
Tigulture.
vulture?
Yeah, like a vulture and a tiger.
We need to get you a job at Hasbro naming these toys because those are not that bad.
Hasbro, hire me. Pterodactyl.
Yes, absolutely. So his name is and it's not Tron. His name is some type of variation of that.
I was gonna say Terratron. Dactylian.
Dactylian?
I don't know.
His name is Terrorsaur.
No.
Okay, no. She says no. Everybody loves this guy.
Is he a bee? A
What does he
wasp?
so
Okay,
you know
that
what he
looks
turns
like a
into.
yellow jacket.
So, and just like many of the other characters, that's the first part of his name.
Waspatron.
Waspinator.
Waspinator.
All right, this guy, what does he turn into?
An ant.
What type of ant?
A fire ant.
Think about when you get bit by a fire ant, what that feels like.
Feels like fire.
Yeah, we'll get into the mind of trying to name a fire ant character. He's a bad guy.
What's the ant's name from Bug's Life? Flames?
You're in the right direction. Think bigger than that.
Flametron!
Inferno.
Inferno.
You don't like that name for him?
No, I guess it makes sense. a scorpion, and a snake. Man, I can't even think of a name on my own. Bitchatron.
Bitch, why?
Because I hate both of those things.
Quick Strike.
Okay, no, that does make sense.
Quick
That's a good name for that.
This is the character from Generation 1 that you named, and people liked your name for this character.
Quadrocossedicon.
No. We're not doing that again.
Monkatron.
Monkatron? What?
You said he has a tail, so like a monkey?
What? That's Ravage.
Okay, but you're not showing me what he morphs into.
He turns into a cassette.
That's so stupid. Why doesn't he turn into a panther?
All right, next one. This guy. We're just gonna have to move on at this point.
Did we buy this at the store? It looks familiar.
No, but he's Depth Charge's enemy.
Altacharge.
Altacharge. Why?
Depth charge, altitude.
Altacharge. His name is Rampage.
Wait, what was the dude before this? Ravage? And Rampage. So we're at the end of the main cast. There's multiple versions of each character, but I didn't want to go through them all. Like, Dinobot dies and comes back as Dinobot 2, and Optimus gets a new body, and I just didn't want to go through. That being said, after Beast Wars, there was a sequel show called Beast Machines. It's the sequel. It's a show, that we'll put it that way. It's definitely controversial. It is nowhere near as loved as Beast Wars. The design cues that they decided to follow were definitely not the greatest. So I'll make you a deal here. I'm going to show you 5 characters, and all of these characters are characters we've already named here. If you can get all 5 of these correct, you win. What do I win? No, let your subscribers choose what I win.
If you win, then the subscribers can put down in the comments what you win. The first one is the main good guy.
Optimus Primal.
Yes, correct. Another good guy. This guy's small. He's small.
He looks like the monkey.
No.
Is this Rat Trap?
That is Rat Trap.
Yay!
Why does he have wheels? Nobody knows.
Cheetor!
Yeah, very good. Look how... aren't these ugly?
They are ugly.
They are ugly. Another good guy, and it's a woman. And you know,
it looks like Rat Trap's behind her.
Yeah, don't worry about him. Yeah, he's definitely there.
This isn't the Black Widow lady, is it? Oh no, I forgot her name. Well, so black arachnid.
Black arachnid?
Black arachnus?
We'll give you that one.
Please. Thank you.
Right. The last one is a bad guy.
These are beast machines?
These are, yes. So he's a machine. Now, again, you've already said his name.
He reminds me of the Lorax for some reason.
The what?
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Wow!
Like that, it looks like, so from where I'm sitting, guys, it looks like he has a mustache, just saying, and it makes me think of the Lorax. The bad
guy.
Is it Megatron?
It is.
Yay!
You got him all right, sort of, kind of. We let you pass on Black Arachnia.
I still get it. It would have been in like a 4.5, and if you know math, 5 or more, raise the score, 4 or less, let it rest. I got the points.
Yeah, I run a Transformers channel, so I don't know how to do math. You should know that by now. I will say that you got the Beast Machines ones correct. Aren't these ugly? Aren't the Beast Machines characters ugly?
They are. I don't know what they were thinking.
What were they smoking? What were they thinking?
Can you imagine if one of those just started like coming at you?
If one of these things... I've said this before on a stream. If Beast Machine's Rat Trap was real and rolling towards me, I would be so haunted that I would not want to face reality if this was real. Look at this thing. It's nightmarish. Mrs. Trion technically won. She got all the Beast Machine's characters right. So put down in the comment section below what she wins. Very impressed with you, which means that next time when we do this, whatever continuity we decide, you should do even better than Beast Wars. And Beast Wars is probably one of the hardest because the characters are all kind of disconnected.
Beast Wars is the easiest because what they morph into goes with their name.
Right, but everything else we do after this is just reuses of characters. I'm just surprised she got Optimal Optimus. That's crazy. I wasn't even going to put him in here. But good job on that. I'm very proud of you.
Is that the gorilla?
Yes, yeah. He turns into Optimal Optimus afterwards. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Mrs. Trion, do you have anything else to say before we head off?
I'm going to make you do my book characters, trying to pronounce their names.
Yeah, that's just smut. We don't do that. Not on my channel. We do it on your channel if you want.
There was some smut on your channel.
What smut is there on my channel? What smut is there in Transformers? Do you want to do a video where we go through all the romance in Transformers? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'd like to see how weird that is.
We might not do that. We might get demonetized if we do that. We definitely gotta do that.